Airport security can feel overwhelming, especially as a senior traveler. But with the right insider tips and hidden perks, you can turn a stressful process into a smooth, even dignified experience. In this video, I'll share the top 5 airport security strategies that most seniors don't even know exist, and how you can use them to save time, reduce stress, and travel with confidence. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on travel tips that save you time and stress. I've helped thousands of travelers over 60 navigate airports more smoothly. And today we're counting down from number 5 all the way to number 1, saving the most powerful and overlooked strategy for last. Master the art of packing for senior-friendly security screening. This might seem basic, but there's a specific strategy that makes all the difference for older travelers. When packing your carry-on, place all electronics larger than a smartphone in easily accessible outer pockets. This includes tablets, e-readers, and portable chargers. The key is creating what I call a senior smart packing system, where everything that needs to come out for screening is within arm's reach. Here's why this matters so much for senior travel. Traditional advice tells everyone to pack electronics together, but for seniors, this creates unnecessary bending, reaching, and fumbling during the security process. Instead, distribute these items across multiple, easily accessible pockets. Pack your medications in a clear labeled bag, separate from other liquids. While medications are generally exempt from the liquid restrictions, having them clearly visible and organized shows security agents you've prepared thoughtfully. This simple step often leads to faster, more respectful treatment during screening. The specific benefit here is confidence and speed. When you're not scrambling to find items or struggling to reach into deep pockets, you move through security with the composure that commands respect from both staff and fellow travelers. Moving to tip number 4, leverage senior-specific timing strategies that most airport security guides never mention. This isn't just about avoiding rush hours. It's about understanding the hidden rhythms of airport security that work in your favor. The sweet spot for senior travelers is typically between 10 a.m. and noon on weekdays. This window avoids both the early morning business rush and the afternoon leisure travel surge. But here's the insider detail most people miss. Security lines move differently during these hours because staffing is optimized and agents are less rushed. During these mid-morning hours, TSA agents have more time to provide assistance and explanation when needed. They're not dealing with stressed commuters trying to make 7 a.m. flights or families rushing for vacation departures. For seniors flying after 60, this timing strategy also aligns with your natural energy levels. You avoid the fatigue that comes with extremely early departures while still having energy for the rest of your travel day. Let me share a real example. Margaret, a 72-year-old traveler I worked with, used to book the cheapest early morning flights and struggled through security exhausted and stressed. When she switched to mid-morning departures, she discovered that security took half the time and felt infinitely more manageable. The slight increase in ticket price was more than offset by the improved travel experience. And there's one option that even frequent flyers forget to use, which brings us to tip number 3. Request wheelchair assistance strategically, even if you don't typically use mobility aids. This isn't about gaming the system. It's about recognizing that air travel places unique physical demands on everyone, especially seniors. Wheelchair assistance isn't just for people with permanent mobility limitations. If you have any concerns about walking long distances, standing for extended periods, or navigating crowded spaces, you qualify for this service. This includes temporary conditions, arthritis flare-ups, or simply the recognition that airport environments are uniquely challenging. Here's how to access this service properly. When booking your flight, request wheelchair assistance through the airline's website or by calling their accessibility line. You can also request it at the airport, but advance notice ensures availability and reduces wait times. The wheelchair service provides more than just transportation. These attendants know every shortcut, every less crowded security line, and every timing trick in their specific airport. They essentially become your personal airport navigation expert. The specific benefit extends beyond physical assistance. Wheelchair passengers often access dedicated security lanes that move faster and with less crowding. Security agents typically provide more detailed explanations and assistance when they see you're traveling with mobility support. A security shortcut most seniors don't even realize exists, which leads us to tip number 2. Understand and utilize the senior-friendly aspects of TSA PreCheck and Clear, plus the lesser-known accommodations that don't require special applications. TSA PreCheck for seniors offers unique advantages beyond the standard benefits. If you're 65 or older, you automatically qualify for expedited screening in many situations even without PreCheck. This means keeping shoes on, leaving laptops in bags, and going through standard metal detectors rather than body scanners. However, combining senior status with TSA PreCheck creates the ultimate airport security experience. The application process might seem daunting, but it's actually straightforward for seniors. The background check typically processes faster for older applicants with established credit and residential history. Clear membership, while more expensive, can be particularly valuable for seniors who travel frequently. The biometric scanning eliminates the need to fumble with identification, and Clear members get priority access to PreCheck lanes when available. But here's what most seniors don't know. You can request additional screening accommodations regardless of PreCheck status. If you have difficulty raising your arms for body scanners, you can request alternative screening. If you need extra time to remove shoes or belts, simply inform the agent. These accommodations aren't posted anywhere obvious, but they're standard TSA policy. The key is communicating your needs clearly and politely before the screening process begins. As always, we save the most powerful tip for last, so stay with me for the #1 strategy that transforms airport security from a stress point into a confidence builder. Here's tip #1. Master the art of strategic communication with TSA agents to unlock personalized assistance and create positive screening experiences. This isn't about special treatment, it's about professional communication that ensures you get the respect and assistance you deserve. The moment you approach security, make brief eye contact with the document checker and offer a genuine greeting. This simple interaction sets a positive tone and signals that you're a cooperative, prepared traveler. Most people shuffle through this interaction silently, missing an opportunity to establish rapport. When you reach the screening area, briefly inform the agent about any specific needs before they ask. For example, I have a pacemaker and will need alternative screening, or I have arthritis and may need extra time with my shoes. This proactive communication shows responsibility and helps agents prepare to assist you effectively. Here's the psychological principle that makes this work. TSA agents deal with stressed, rushed, and sometimes hostile travelers all day. A senior who communicates clearly and respectfully immediately stands out in a positive way. This doesn't guarantee special treatment, but it virtually guarantees professional patient service. The most powerful part of this strategy is asking strategic questions. Instead of assuming you know the process, ask, "What would be most helpful for me to do first?" Or, "Is there anything specific I should know about the screening?" These questions show respect for their expertise while ensuring you get personalized guidance. Let me share how this worked for Robert, a 68-year-old with knee replacement hardware. Instead of worrying about setting off alarms, he approached security by explaining his situation and asking what process would work best. The agent explained the procedure, offered a private screening area for comfort, and the entire process took less time than a standard screening while being far more comfortable. This communication strategy works because it transforms a potentially adversarial interaction into a collaborative one. You're not trying to get through security despite the agents. You're working with them to ensure everything goes smoothly. The specific benefits include faster processing, more detailed explanations when you need them, and the confidence that comes from understanding exactly what's happening throughout the screening process. You'll notice that agents often provide helpful tips about your specific airport or upcoming travel when they see you're a thoughtful, engaged traveler. Remember, airport security doesn't have to be the worst part of your travel experience. With these 5 strategies, you can navigate security with dignity, confidence, and significantly less stress. The key is preparation, timing, communication, and knowing exactly what accommodations and services are available to you as a senior traveler. Subscribe right now so you never miss senior travel tips that make flying after 65 smoother and more affordable. And if you like this, you're definitely going to enjoy our next video with even more senior travel advice. Just click on the screen and keep watching. I'll meet you over there.